time for our last race of the afternoon, and it is another banger race, and there is a grudge match that's going to be going on this afternoon. You heard him talking about it, car 35, John Olka, and there it is already. One of Olka's teammates starting to tap one of the local boys. Look out for Darren Herbert and John Olka, because there is no love lost between these two guys. And there is that battle already being nerfed into the side wall. John Olka by Darren Herbert in car number 236. There is a race going on, there's another race going on, and this is the second of them. Look at this, this is victimization. He's being shoved well and truly around that track. The faster Granada car going against the rear of that Cortina. I think John Olka's actually got it out of gear and the brakes on. Now Jimbo in the jet set in car number 75 takes up the clarion call against Darren Herbert and shoves him into the wall instead. There's obviously a degree of support there for the Olka car, and you can see them starting to use a bit of team tactic there. Meanwhile, 71 is well and truly deposited. Jenny Holliday from Wellington, we saw her in the pits earlier on. 414 and 117 having their own battle. After you? No, after you. No, I insist. Oh dear. That Capri didn't make very much of the headway into that race, did it? All that effort for absolutely nothing, and I think it's going to get collected. Now, can he get to the inside of the track and get out of the way? I don't think so. Meanwhile, stationary yellows, as at 371, he's just helped towards the pit wall. That's very, very kind indeed. Carl Taylor from Earl Spartan's car making absolutely no further headway in this race in 712. Derek Bates from Oni now turning himself into something of a mobile chicane. Meanwhile, 236 and 35, Herbert and Olka continue their on-track battle. John Olka's decided that he's going to take an even tighter line around this circuit. He's just going to put the thing on opposite lock and leave the throttles open for the rest of the afternoon. Not the way to do it, my son. Herbert takes to the inside safety lane, and Olka is now starting to rip lumps off the back of that car. You can see some fluid coming out of the back of it. Let's hope it's not petrol. Loads and loads of tyre smoke, which is what the crowds, after all, come to see here at the International Raceway Circuit. That's it, let's get back under racing orders, shall we, gentlemen? It isn't a demolition derby, but you'll be forgiven for thinking that it was. Darren Herbert in 236 receives the unwanted attentions of car number 37, Phil Waskett from Wilstead. He's a regular up here at the circuit, but still the Herbert challenge continues, albeit at slightly slower speed. 632 is Neil Herbert, who goes through the picture and takes the checkered flag. So it's a win for him up here at the International Raceway Circuit. From in car 71, Jenny Holiday, and 414, Peter Dix. So a good day's work for the Herbert boys from Rushden. And there is race winner Neil Herbert coming through on his slowing down lap, decidedly sideways. I think he's trying to wear off a little bit more tread on those tyres. Not that there's much remaining anyway. Bringing the car round across the infield to pick up his trophy from Mr. Starter.